You even live, bro? Hey guys, welcome back to Diesel Blaze Out. Thank you all so much for tuning in to me. Diesel was away on a good holiday, guys. But we are back. So today, why are you all bloody? Oh my god. Okay, so today we're going to speak about who is the better or the best wood gatherer. Is it going to be the Terrazin, or is it going to be the bloody Tawny Dragon? Is it going to be the Mammoth or the Castroids, the Beaver? Why are you hiding behind the stone, buddy? So, for those guys who didn't know, there has been a change in the mechanics slightly. Now the Mammoth is able to minus off 75% of the weight, of the total weight per se, for the wood he holds. The Castroids and the Tawny Dragon takes away 50% of the weight, but the Terrazino still holds on to 100% of the weight. However, the Terrazino has this very special thing called the harvesting level, where you can actually pump in some stats into the additional power harvesting to gather more wood. So we're going to speak about a whole bunch of things, guys. We're going to speak about the weight, we're going to speak about gathering efficiency, and we're going to even speak about the pros and cons and also the speeds. So without further ado, let's get to who is the best wood gatherer or the best suited wood gatherer for you. Let's go, guys. First up, let's take a look at the gathering efficiency. For this test, all the melee damage of the dinos were exactly the same, except for the Tawny Dragon. The Tawny Dragon was 0.3% more because when I spawned him in, that was the closest I could get. Even given that edge, the Tawny Dragon did the worst, guys. He got only about 32 wood per hit. The Terrazino came up tops, followed by the Mammoth and then the Beaver. Let's take note that I did not pump in any stats into the Terrazino's power harvesting for this test. How much of difference is it gonna make if we pump in stats into the Terrazino's power harvesting? So we have the same melee damage down here for this Terrazino and a 455% power harvesting stats. Let's see how it went. With 455% power harvesting stat, the Terrazino was able to get 275 wood per hit, which was pretty awesome. There is a downside to this, guys. Although the Terrazino is able to gather more wood, it will not be able to bring that wood back to base if you do not have enough stats in the way. And if you compare the Terrazino with the Mammoth, it definitely loses out to the Mammoth in this area because of this 75% weight reduction. So since we're talking about weight, same weight, 500. For example, the Mammoth will be able to carry 4,000 wood, Terrazino 1,000, Beaver 2,000, Tawny Dragon 2,000. So as you guys can see, the Mammoth can carry 4 times more weight and 2 times more weight than that of the Terrazino, Beaver / Tawny Dragon respectively. How about stamina depletion per hit? This is rarely spoke about, but in Diesel Plays Arc, we're gonna speak about it, guys. So for the Mammoth, he has, let's take a look, 330 stamina. We're just gonna do one attack, quickly check his stats again, and it was 325. For those guys who missed it, let's do it again, and quickly check it. There you go, 325. How about the other dinos? Let's go over to the Terrazino. Terrazino has 300. Let's do one hit and it went down to 295. So same, he depleted 5 stamina. Let's go to the Tawny. Alright, Tawny has 560. We're gonna do one quick hit and check. Okay, 555. We're gonna do it for the Castroids. Castroids has 180. One hit, 175. So there you go, guys. All these 4 dinos actually deplete 5 stamina per hit. You want to be really quick in gathering wood? Let's take a look at which of these bad boys have the quickest movement speed. The Terrazino came up tops, followed by the Mammoth, then the lovely twins. Let's take a look at the pros and cons of each of these dinos. The Mammoth. The pros: 75% of weight reduction for wood. I love this mechanic, guys. This new update puts the Mammoth back as the king of wood gathering. At least to me, really, because I really love the Mammoth. As opposed to, previously you only had to like go out and kill the Mammoth just to get help. The cons. Right, most of you guys may not actually know this, but you gotta be really careful with the Mammoths, especially in the deep woods. Right, it takes down trees while sprinting. Let's take a look at it right now. And it is a con because when you sprint and you get the trees down, you are not gathering any of them. The Terrazino collects the most amount of wood per hit and it actually has a good DPS. As for cons, it does not have any weight reduction, so it can get encumbered easily if its weight stats is low. As for the Beaver, the pros: 50% weight reduction for wood. He is definitely the best in water and his saddle doubles up as a smithy. The cons is that due to its small size, he tends to get aggroed by all carnivores. Tawny Dragon. Pros: 50% weight reduction for wood, the saddle doubles up as a smithy, there is a slight torpor effect with its secondary attack, but for cons, there is a need to hit 3s 2 times sometimes to gather the full resource. Let's take a look at it right now. So which one of these 4 dinos is Diesel gonna go for? I'm gonna go for a combination of the Terrazino and the Mammoth, guys. The Terrazino pump in a few stats into his power harvesting, gather wood, and then after that transfer the wood over to the Mammoth and bring them back to base. This is actually the fastest way of getting a whole bunch of wood back to your base. But it also depends on a few other factors, whether you're in this map or whether you're in Scorched Earth. If you are on Scorched Earth, then maybe you have to replace the Mammoth with the Tawny Dragon. But still, I would strongly recommend use the Terrazino to gather wood. As for the carrier of the wood, you can actually use the Mammoth or the Tawny Dragon. Don't go around farming wood with the Tawny Dragon, guys. I don't think you're gonna get that much. And it also depends if you have to cross a water body to gather wood. So it actually depends on where your base is actually located. So if you have to cross a water body, then maybe the Beaver is a better choice for you. He still gives you 50% of weight reduction, guys. So if you like the video, remember to smash the subscribe button and the like button, and also leave a comment behind on what you actually think is the better way or the best way to collect wood. And also remember to check out these 2 videos on weight effect, on speed, and what is the other one? Yeah, the best stone collector. Till next time, take care, and before I say goodbye and before I forget, in my next video I am going to reveal the first winner of the custom-made Diesel Plays T-Rex model. Till next time, take care and goodbye, guys. Love you all.